Hello again everyone. So today I'm going to be reviewing Midnight Alley by Rachel Caine. This is the book 3 in the Morganville Vampire series, and I'll start by reading the back of the book. Morganville is such a nice place to live and die, if you don't mind that sort of thing. When Claire Danvers learned that her college town was run by vampires, she did what any intelligent, self-preserving student would do. She applied for a transfer and stocked up on garlic. The transfer is no longer an option, but the garlic may come in handy. Now Claire has pledged herself to Amelie, the most powerful vampire in town. The protection her contract secures does little to reassure her friends. All of a sudden people are turning up dead, a stalker resurfaces from Claire's past, and an ancient bloodsucker extends a chilling invitation for private lessons in his secluded home. Okay, so again this book picks up from where the second book left off, Dead Girls Dance, and this one sees, as it says in the synopsis, Claire pledging her life basically to Amelie, who's the founder, and that means she basically has to do what Amelie says that she has to do, otherwise she can revoke her protection and her friends are basically open season. And Amelie tells her to have these private lessons with this old ancient vampire, and Claire's intelligent, she wants to learn, and like this guy is seriously old, so like the knowledge he can pass on is immense, and so she thinks that's great that she can learn all these things that other people won't get the chance to learn, and so it's great. But of course it's not that great. I don't want to really spoil anything, but he's almost like bipolar. He's not, there is a reason, but that's like his actions. One minute he's really nice to her, and the next he could eat her. And in this one, like I said in my review for Dead Girls Dance, I was a little disappointed that there wasn't more about Jason, Eve's psycho brother, because of course like he gets mentioned and then there wasn't that much mentioned. I wanted more, and there is more about him in this. He plays a bigger role, but again there's more of a threat from him in this book, and like dead girls start turning up and everyone believes that he's behind them, and then he threatens Claire. So he is a much bigger presence in this book, but it's more the threat of him being there than him actually being there. And then he's involved in something with Claire near the end of this book, but he gets away. So I'm hoping for more from him, because I want to know more about, like, there's hints about his and Eve's past, and like how he sees it as her betraying him, but I still want more of that. And I can understand, like, this is a big series, so she has to, pace everything out quite well. She can't reveal everything in one book, which I understand. But it's kind of reminding me of Scooby-Doo, like this group of friends, they stumble across all these problems, and then at the end of the episode they find out something, and then it just happens again. It's a bit like that. But I am enjoying these. They're really easy to get through, but the plots are good. I have heard some reviews that they sort of lag around book 6. I'm hoping that's not true, but if so, I suppose you can't help it. Not every book can be really, really great in the series. There's always something, that's not perfect. But this cover, I love the colours on this, like the black and then this orangey coppery colour that sort of matches her hair, and then she has super bright green eyes which are funky. And I love these patterns here that appear on the front and the back. They're much better than the previous like mass paperback covers. And again, like I've done with the other 2 books, I'll post the original picture, the cover, at the end, just so you can sort of compare them. They are much nicer now that they're like this. They sort of, can be liked by, they like, if you like paranormal genre, then they're right up your street, because a load of vampires running a town, and like a bunch of human kids having to survive. And then of course you have Michael in this. I don't really want it to be a spoiler, but Michael makes a choice in book 2, and him and his friends are now struggling, like, and trying to cope with the consequences of that choice in this book. which it's just a really great sort of. Well, the first 3 books I've really enjoyed. Um, so I will be reading book 4 soon. I don't want to like read them all in one go. I like to sort of spread them out and like read other books in between. But again, I would give this 4 out of 5 because the plot's really good. Rachel Caine's writing is really good. The only thing that that's starting to get to me a little bit is that it's mentioned numerous times that Claire's really intelligent. She got to finish high school early and go off to college like years early, and yet she does some really stupid things, and that she doesn't see coming, or some of the decisions she makes aren't really that wise. And I think, come on, you're supposed to be smart, so that's just a little annoying, but can't be helped. Like, I love the character of Shane. He's like a bad boy, but he really is kind to Claire. He loves Claire. Well, he hasn't actually said it yet, but they're going out now. And Eve and Michael make a funny couple. Um, yeah, I would recommend these. 4 out of 5, and happy reading.